Hello! Haru's back! Oh, not even 5 minutes in, and this is already incredibly scuffed. Hi! Hi. I hope you all miss me. Hello! Longest hiatus ever. Yeah, it's been, like, I lost count. 6 months? More than 6 months? It's been a bit. Hello! Hi! Hello, everyone! I saw I got, hydrate redeem. Okay, hopefully everything is good. Hopefully everything is good. Yes, hello. Thank you for the pets and all the everything. Oh my, there are all these new things going on. Oh my god. Hi. Hi. I was not... Okay, I was expecting support. I was not expecting this much support. So thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. I see several lovely people here in chat. I'm not even gonna be able to say all of them, but hello. I see a puppy noises redeem. Hello. Yes, I'm a puppy. Training. I don't know what kind of training you're talking about there, Pi. Posture check. I was not expecting that.
I love you 3000.
I love you too, Minnie. And Pi, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Oh my god. I need to have a cooldown on that. Oh my god, people are totally gonna spam that. Thank you for the hydrate again. Okay. You know what, Izzy? It's fine. It's fine. Alerts are a little loud? Okay, I need to maybe turn that... I'm gonna just do this down a little bit. And then hopefully it's not too bad. Maybe I can fix that for the future. Okay, so... Chat is moving so fast, I can't read all of this. The key... What's that? The key to victory... Stop it! Okay, Indigo said something about bed making. I don't know what that's talking about. Hello. Hi. Don't make my bladder explode. Okay, I peed like 40 minutes before stream, and then I was so excited, and maybe also had a little bit of T-blocker in me that maybe just have to pee right before stream too, so like, oh my god, I'm peeing all over the place. I really am like a puppy. I was not expecting to break this easily. Okay, I'm normally a lot better composed on stream. It's been so long. I'm so out of practice. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love you too, Pi. Okay, no more hydrates, please. I'm begging you. I'm fine on the hydrates. I'm about to pass out, I swear to god. Oh, I'm actually feeling a little lightheaded from all this attention. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Whew. I'm still behind on chat, by the way. I am slowly working through all the new messages as they come in. Wario is Mario cool. People are petting me, thank you. Hi.
I love you 3000.
I love you too, Aeolus. I'll be honest, I'm surprised to see you here. I was not expecting. I was expecting maybe 5 people, 10 top. Oh my god, I am actually gonna pass out. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Thank you, everyone, thank you. I need to take a breather. I need to redeem all those hydrates right away. Yes, I need to remind myself how to breathe. Inhale and exhale, all the good stuff. All the good stuff so I don't pass out. Hi, hello, hi. You did miss you. You're not allowed to miss Pete Pie. You never saw me in the first place. I'm teasing. Thank you. I love you too, Chloe. I'm so happy to see you here. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. It's only we're only 12 minutes into this and I haven't done shit. I've just been reading chat and for some reason people love me. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I appreciate all of you. Oh my god. It probably also does not help that my ring light and phone for tracking is sitting right in front of the chat box, so I can't reach it. Okay, Pi said DMs. Self-doubt detect. Shut up! Oh, you want to see me blushing, do you? Wait, there's a button for this. There's a button for this. Is it this one? No. Hang on, wait. Oh, my expressions are broken. Cool. Cool, glad my expressions are broken, that's good. I'll have to fix that at some point. Ah. Okay. Also, hi Ian. Oh my god, all my cuties are here. I'm happy to see all of you. Ah. Okay. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Chloe. Chat has been moving so fast and I'm behind. I'm sorry, Mr. Sub. Thank you, Chloe, for the sub. I love you. Ah. Oh my god. Ian's here with Lechonk. Good, we've got Lechonk. That's fine, Izzy. That is fine. You know what? The fact you showed up at all is more than enough. I appreciate you, and you should go to sleep. Thank you for the fishes, Tack. I'm sorry if I'm missing any notifications or redeems or anything. Chat has I have not streamed in like about 6 months, and like my chat does not normally move this fast. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, I'm about hyperventilating right now. I was gonna have background music, but I forgot to turn it on before the stream started. I forgot to look for it before the stream started. So, yeah, it's if you're fine without music, that's fine. Pronouns, yes, hi. I guess a lot of you haven't seen me for a while. I may have not seen for a while. Yes, my pronouns are she, her, and they, fair. So either of those are fine. Yeah, cool. Key, hello, it's good to see you. I had an entire thing planned out, and by planned out, I mean, like, I didn't actually plan anything, I just kind of was vaguely conceptualizing it. But I had, like, an entire thing planned out for this. I was gonna, like, talk about, like, I was gonna get all serious and be like, alright, let's sit down and let's walk through everything that we've been through and like what does this mean for the future of the channel. I've been sitting here for 16 minutes. I'm still behind on chat and just oh, this is incredibly scuffed and not up to plan at all, but I'm happy with it regardless. I'm happy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah. People are petting me. I got that to work, by the way. I don't know if any of you were watching. I don't know if any of you were watching, but thank you for the follow, Jasper. Yeah, if anyone was keeping up to me, keeping up with, like, my sort of, like, walkthrough of what's happening. Okay, thanks for the posture check, Minnie, and the stretch. Yeah, no, I feel that, Izzy. Yeah. Okay, I really need it. I'm gonna just turn down the desktop audio way down, and hopefully that's fine. Yeah, the new GIF is here. I forgot to add that in the credits right before stream, but Ophelia Spectre right here in chat, they are the one that made the new puppy GIF. You see the one that plays when someone subs and someone wags? Or wags? Follows! Fuck it, we're calling things wags now. I really am puppy brained. My god. Oh my god. I forgot what I was even saying. Okay, yeah, so what did I say before wags? Wag something about right, the OP art. So yeah, OP made the if you see the GIF that plays when someone follows or subs, you can thank Ophelia Spectre for that, and you should go commission them. They are my go-to artist for any Haru puppy art. Like, any future Haru puppy art I have in mind, Ophi will be the first person I go to. They've just are the best at making art that is too cute. So, yeah. Yeah, I need to breathe again. Jesus. 20. Don't tell me how many viewers I have. I've got that turned off for a reason. Also, Cersei, I don't know if I acknowledge you, but hi. It's so good to see you here too. Hello. Oh my god, thank you for the clip pie. It's been a while since anyone has made any worthwhile clips on this channel. Whose fault is that? Me. Yeah. Have a good night, Izzy. Seriously, please sleep. Please rest well. I love you and thank you for being here. Okay. So, your brain's not dumb. I love you. Okay, you're gonna hydrate me? I'll hydrate. I hope I turned that down a lot. Maybe, do I need to turn down the desktop audio and? Huh. If any of this is scuffed, it's because this is all I prepared conceptually. I did not prepare realistically. Okay, I turned desktop audio all the way down, so hopefully that's fine. Well, I appreciate you being here, Indigo. Okay, is everyone calmed down? Have you got your redeems out of the way? Is everything fine? Also, let me make sure that everything is fine on our side. Okay, that's fine, cool. I'm just gonna minimize that. Oh my god, I scroll over for 1 second and all of a sudden I'm behind on chat. No, I prepared, Chloe. I prepared. There's a difference between doing stuff, like, that you know kind of in your head that you need to do, and doing absolutely everything that needs to be done, and not missing a single thing. Yeah, there we go. That's what I mean. Yep. All the redeems. Okay. We've got... Stop wasting your channel points. Don't you want to save up for the I love you 3000? That's the best redeem. That is the best redeem. Just saying. You should... I love you too, Minnie. Okay, well, thank you for being here, Rose. I'm sorry Twitch broke. See, how far behind am I on chat, by the way? Okay, we're caught up. Good. We are caught up. Okay, are we fine? Are we good? Are we good, chat? Thank you all. I do really appreciate you, though. Okay. Now, let's sit back and actually get into the thing that I prepared for, that I considered making slides for, and then didn't. But also because, yeah. Hi, Zach. Thank you for being here. Zach, by the way, your follow at the start of the stream about gave me a heart attack. Okay, looks like we have an ad break start. You know what? I need to take a breather for about 3 minutes anyway, so, yeah, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and run an ad break right now, if everyone's okay with that, and then once we're back, I'll get into, like, what I had planned at the start. Are we already up to 809 followers? God damn. Thank you all so much. Alright, so yeah, let's do an ad break. And if you're subbed to me, you don't have to watch the ads. I think I'm doing this right. Okay. Okay. Now that's happening. How about everyone that's subbed to me, who doesn't have to watch ads, or is using an ad blocker? Ad blockers are fine too, I don't judge. I use them too. Is the ad break over? Oh well, I mean it says ad break ends in 50-something seconds. Oh my god, I'm behind on chat. Okay, Ophi probably doesn't get ads. Thank you all for the pets and everything. I really need to get a better solution for this, because the square, I need to lean way back if I want to see chat. My ring light is right in the way. Pi, did you just admit to me being your pet? Wait, Pi, what did you mean by that? Pi? Pi? What did you mean by that? I'm so far behind. Okay, you know what? No, this isn't making it any easier. Ugh, goddamn my ring light. Can I, slow mode? I've never used slow mode in my life, and I refuse to use it now. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're all back from ads. So, with that said, let's catch everyone up and just kind of walk through what I vaguely had in mind to talk about this stream. So, I've been gone for a bit, right? I've been gone for a bit. Yeah, so there's a way I kind of wanted to do this, like start in media res and work backwards from there, and then work up to the present, and then talk about the future. That's all convoluted, and I'm not really prepared to do that in a very efficient way, so I'm just gonna do what I do best, and ADHD ramble. Hello, Firelord Turtleduck. By the way, I've wanted to say this the entire time, and, I never thought to mention it. Your name starts with F and ends in UCK. Not sure if you were aware of that. So, anyway. I'm a silly puppy. What else starts with F and ends fork? Okay. Yeah, okay, so back to my ADHD ramble. Let's start the ADHD ramble. So, some of you, the OGs, the originals that have been following me for like the longest time, Minra, I'm looking at you, and Ophi. Yeah, the OGs will remember. I started this all the way back in like the spring of 2021. I wanted to start doing something in regards to creating. I'm gonna try and kind of do what Yin here does here and avoid using the word content, because content is technically a bad word. So, art. I've been thinking, I've wanted to create art and put it out there, and streaming is an art. So, yes, yeah, so I wanted to do that for as long as I can remember. And then the pandemic happened, I learned about VTubers and got into that. So I became a VTuber, and then I made everything in like the start of 2021. And then I, did my debut April 15th. It was April 15th of 2021 is when I debuted. So Zach, the reason content is a bad word is because it's like, it doesn't actually mean anything. It just means fluff. It doesn't like actually say what the content is. It's just content for the sake of content. We have videos, we have streams, we have YouTube, we've got Twitch, we've got, we've got artists who are making art. We've got musicians, we've got a huge variety of every little bit of art that humans can create, and we, for some reason, decide to boil all that down into the word content. It's not like, I'm not saying you should feel bad if you do use it. Okay, a lot of people use it even without even thinking about it. It's fine. I've used it for a long time. It's hard to shake the word. But yeah, there's just some issues with content, using the word content, so I am going to try and start straying away from that. But anyway, derail, Zach, you clearly have never heard any of my ADHD rants before. Okay, so, then, I became a VTuber. I'm gonna call that chapter 1 of my VTubing is, like, the spring and summer of 21. Because I kind of went at it, I kind of took it on as sort of a full-time job. I'd been unemployed since September of the year before, and I wasn't really doing anything with my life. I had an employment opportunity coming up, but it wasn't, ready to start yet. Plus the pandemic made that, get delayed. So I had some free time, so I could basically commit to streaming as if it were a full-time job. Some of you may remember in the early days, I had, I don't know if I ever had a full week where I streamed every single day, but I just about streamed every single day. It was basically 5 to 6 days a week. I think at some point I kind of cut back to 4 days a week, but it was 6 to 4 days a week. I think Sundays I took off. That was after Mother's Day in May, because I remember I was so frustrated with playing Battlefront 2 that things kind of backed up. Anyway, that was kind of chapter 1 of my VTubing, is that I kind of took this on as a full-time job sort of thing, and, it was fine, but, eventually I had to make a lot of changes, thus began chapter 2 of VTubing, which was my time in Japan. That lasted from the fall of 2021 up until the, midsummer of last year. So I was in Japan for all that time, and I wanted to keep my streaming going, but I had to, there were a few things that I kind of had to keep in mind. Number one is the 14-hour time difference for time zones, that was fun to navigate. Sometimes it was 13 hours, because, fun fact, Japan does not use daylight savings time. It's a stupid thing that shouldn't exist. So anyway, yeah, like, that was fun adjusting to that, and I was like, oh, this'll be cool, I can, maybe branch out and collab with more people in different time zones. That never happened. I mean, I tried, but it never happened. So, yeah, not to mention, at that point, I had to make the shift from having no job to having a full-time job. And streaming on top of a full-time job, where previously you were treating streaming as though it were also a job, and just sort of making that it's a hard shift to make, and not to mention, for a few months there, I didn't even have any internet at my apartment. I had to navigate how to get in contact with the internet company and have them do all that stuff for me. So we did eventually get there, but yeah, I had to take a few months hiatus there when I was in Japan. It was not as long as this hiatus, though. And yeah, so I was there for that long, did that thing, did the stuff. Yeah. No, I'll do a hydrate. Where's my train of thought go? Right. So, I got Wi-Fi eventually. It was really good Wi-Fi, by the way. I kind of miss that Wi-Fi sometimes, although our Wi-Fi here is still pretty decent. Thank God we switched from Comcast. Hey. Seriously, if you live in a place where you can get Metronet instead of like Comcast or Spectrum, please do. It is infinitely better. If you can afford it. Okay. So, yes. I did the, yeah, so I got my internet, and then I was able to get back to streaming, but again, there was the whole problem of juggling streaming with a full-time, 40-hour-a-week job. And there were, like, some times when I could take, time to stream, but kind of at that point, I sort of wanted to, like, I wanted free time to be free time. I didn't have much free time when I started. I eventually, learned how to navigate when my free time actually would be and, work around that. But for the first year or so, I was basically completely blind in, like, when I would even have any free time, and I clung on to any that I had, and I didn't really want to interrupt that with streaming. No, I would not consider that the proper start of my hiatus, because technically I did stream for like 2 weeks in the hotel room when I was in quarantine, and then yeah, I still like streamed about once a week. I tried to keep a like every Sunday at like, what time was it even? I want to say it was 10 a.m. Every Sunday, 10 a.m. Japan time would be my stream. Yeah, and I'd be on Ian's stream sometimes. We were doing a fortnightly, not meaning we played Fortnite, I mean every other week, collab thing called Friday Nights. For me, it was on Saturdays because Japan, but yeah, it was Friday nights. We played games and did some fun stuff. towards the end there, we switched over to Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, you know, Friday nights were fun. But speaking of, hopefully those will be back whenever Ian gets done with grad school. Sadly, they're very, very busy, but I'm proud of them for working so hard at this. So yeah, I had like a few things going on, you know. I had those weekly streams there. I tried to, you know, have a few fun little streaming events so that I would still be in the streaming game, you know. There's my 24-hour stream. I don't know if any of you remember that, but that was interesting. So, and I'm never doing that again, by the way. I'm too old for that. Thank you for the Prime sub, Need a Clip. Thank you so much. So yeah. Oh my god, the Assassin's Creed stream, that was my first attempt at a 24-hour stream. That was interesting, yeah. So, anyway, right, Haru brain go boop boop. It's good to see you, Need a Clip. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been things. I'm actually talking about that right now. So yeah, where was I going? What was I saying? Unable to stream? What? 24 hours, that's where I was at. Yes. Am I gay? I don't know. You tell me. So yeah, I am incredibly gay. I think about girls 24/7. Like, I cannot stop thinking about girls. There's something wrong with me. There's so many cute girls in my chat. What am I supposed to do? Shit, I'm dying. You might be one of those girls, Minra. You might be. I don't know. You're cute. Yes, world hard, girls soft and pretty. Shit, I'm getting lightheaded thinking about girls. I need to see a doctor, and the doctor's gonna diagnose me with gay. Thank you for the follow, Digimint. Okay. So, that got derailed. You know how to derail me. Just bring up girls. Okay, so. Anyway, let's get back to this. What was I even talking about before? I do like trains. Trains are... Well, I miss trains. Like, they were such a convenient mode of transportation when I was in Japan, and I'm so sad that we don't have public transport like that here in the US. It's awful. Ah. Thank you for the clip, Minnie. Yes, train autism. Okay. Okay, let's not get too not safe for word and not safe for work in my chat, please. But yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even really spend any time in Tokyo. I was all up in the Kansai region, and that's such great public transportation. Seriously. Anyway. No, seriously, what was I talking about before I became too gay? Wi-Fi? No, I still not Wi-Fi. Right, okay, I remember. So yes, I kind of still tried to do, like, special events here and there, you know, there was the 24-hour stream, there was the, a few streamathons that I did. And those were fun. I did my best with those, but again, just trying to juggle planning for all that stuff with working a full-time job just really was a challenge. I'm leading to a point here, and the point is burnout. Yeah, I struggled with burnout towards the end. I can't really pinpoint exactly when it started. Like, part of me says it even started, like, all the way back in, like, the fall of 21. Maybe I went a little too hard into streaming. Maybe it was when I picked up the full-time job and couldn't stream as much anymore like I used to. There were just a bunch of factors, not to mention there was a whole, like, mental health crisis of me being in Japan. I don't really want to get too much into that, but it was tough. It was a tough adjustment, and yeah, I kind of had to work through some things. It's fine though. Everything is fine now. But yeah, you know, so eventually I, you know, was moving back to the US cuz, like, for a few reasons I was like, okay, you know what? Like, I'm you know, it's kind of nice being here in Japan, but I really miss having people. I went so long. I was literally counting the days since my last hug. I was so, like, itching for, like, any sort of physical affection, and I just couldn't get any because of the pandemic and because of living alone, not even allowed to have a pet. So, like, yeah, I was literally counting the days since my last hug. Eventually, you know, things worked out. Hello, Camilla. Yeah, so, but, you know, I did get, thank you all for the hugs here in chat, by the way. Silly pie. Yeah, so I eventually, you know, was able to, I don't even remember. I think my first real hug was when my family was able to come visit. That was the last winter when I was in Japan, so that would have been winter of 22. So yeah, the winter of 22 to 23, my family was there to visit, and it was really fun seeing them there, and yes, they did give me hugs. And it was really nice. But still, just in general, I was, like, my job was kind of stressful. I enjoyed it, especially towards the end, when I knew it had an end date, I could really start to enjoy it. But even so, I was like, you know, I miss everyone. I miss my partner. Not that, like, I was able to really see any but one of them in person, but, you know, I didn't like being stuck in Japan where I was so far away from all my partners. So just moving back to the US kind of helped with that a little bit, even though I'm still not really, in a position where I can visit them at all. But maybe soon, fingers crossed. But yeah, so, like, I moved back in with my family, where I have, I'm now living back home with my parents, where I started, basically, when I started streaming all the way back. And then fast forward to... Yeah, so, forget the fast forward part. My brain went off without me. Yeah, I mean, if you can live with your parents, like, if you get along with them and they don't, like, charge you too much money to live with them, like, there's nothing wrong with it. My parents charged me a very reasonable fee to live with them, and if I couldn't make rent, they would not kick me out. So I'm fortunate enough in that aspect. But anyway, yeah, like, yeah. So I'm back home. I stopped streaming mid July of last year. Yeah, I stopped streaming mid July last year, and I anticipated it would only be a short break. I'd be like, oh, I'll just be back and back into streaming, and everything's gonna be groovy, and yay. But like, the burnout was still kind of there, and just, yeah. Also, my PC was not ready for streaming yet. It was still kind of busted, and I needed to take it in to get fixed, but that was, I don't know why I procrastinated so long doing that. I just couldn't do it. Yeah, I mean, I was in the same boat, Indigo. I got this PC all the way back in, like, 2019? 2018? No, it was definitely after I graduated college, so that would have been, like, 2019, yeah. And I do not trust myself with building technology. I know I will break something, so I just bought mine pre-built. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, like, how long ago was mid-July anyway? That was all the way back, let's see, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, so 6.5 months ago. That's how long my hiatus has been, is 6.5 months. So anyway. Yeah, and here I am again. This right here begins chapter 3 of me streaming. Chapter 1 was the early days. Chapter 2 was burnout and Japan. And chapter 3 is right now. I think I'm done with the burnout. I think I'm ready to get back into streaming. And so yeah, now let's kind of talk about how exactly I'm getting into this, into chapter 3. So my plan is I'm going to kind of take an approach where I'm avoiding burnout as best as I can. I'm going to try and just enjoy the fun of it, not get caught up in, things that are difficult and challenging. That doesn't mean I won't take on challenges, but like it's important to enjoy it while you can. Yeah, it's important to enjoy streaming. If you're not enjoying it, why are you even doing it? So that's the approach that I'm going to take. Now, here's the thing. I'm kind of considering this stream as a sort of channel reboot. Like, you know, when a PC is, like, so overloaded with everything. Hello, Scarlet. Like, it's got a bunch of tasks running. Yeah, soft reboot. Are you not a mod? I guess not. Yeah, so yeah, I cleared out a bunch of my mods when I was doing my like setting everything up this week, so some people may not be mods anymore. I will add more if I feel like it. But anyway, yeah, so the thing is, towards the end of my right. Oh, I had a whole analogy. So you know how like when a computer is kind of like overloaded with tasks and it's overheating and it's running super slowly and not can't do anything very well. Sometimes the best thing to do is turn it off and back on again. Close all the tasks and just start from scratch. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. Like, I'm still keeping a few essential tasks going here and there. Like, this isn't a full, like, restart everything from scratch necessarily, but we're taking a new approach here. Now, and for anyone who was following on, like, YouTube way back in the, like, anyone watching over on YouTube, hello. Yeah, hi everyone watching over this VOD over on YouTube, by the way. Like, that's another thing, like, in Chapter 2, I kind of started doing two things at once, which was, I'm not gonna multi-stream, no. There's a few reasons I'm not gonna do that, and I can't think of any off the top of my head, but the number one is I'm lazy, and I can't keep track of several chats at once. But yeah, so there's that. Maybe easy if you have two monitors. Right. Yeah, so like during chapter 2, kind of to combat the fact that I couldn't stream at the times I wanted to, I started focusing more on YouTube, like making videos for YouTube. And the thing is with chat aggregators, like I could be wrong here, but from what I've heard, it's against the Twitch terms of service to do that. I could be wrong, but I've heard something along those lines. Okay, Chloe, thank you so much for being here. I love you too. Have a good sleep whenever you get to that. Anyway, enough about the multi-streaming thing. Point is, I'm not gonna do it. Thank you, Pi. Yeah, I really need to turn down the sound alert thing because I could not hear the sound alert for the actual thing. Minnie, you're so cute. Okay, yeah, so Right, I was basically trying to do both YouTube and streaming on Twitch at the same time. And that also probably contributed to the burnout. And my way to combat burnout was just, let's start even more series. We need a brand new series. You know that series I was doing with, like, Fire Emblem Engage? Let's bring in a new series of, fucking Assassin's Creed 2. Oh, that's leading to more burnout? Oh, here's another series I could do. Let's do a series on a more indie game, you know? Like, I bet nobody's heard of, what's it called? Eastshade? I think it was Eastshade. I bet nobody's heard about Eastshade. So, yeah, here's the thing, and part of the reason why I'm calling this whole thing a reboot, the whole reason I brought up the whole, like, closing too many tasks when it's slowing down your computer thing. We're gonna start from scratch, okay? That's not saying I'm never bringing any of my series back. I maybe will, but I'm gonna do it as I do it. I'm gonna start everything, you know, from square one, if you will. Now, so that kind of brings me into, yeah, so anyway, anyone watching on YouTube, anyone that was following along with all the series on there and looking for the next part, I'm sorry. Civ 6, the mine run, that's never gonna be continued. Assassin's Creed 2 and Fire Emblem Engage may or may not be continued, but, like, I'm just gonna take the approach right now and say that they won't be. Eastshade, it kills me to say this, but I need to stop that series too. I was having fun with it. I still want to beat the game someday. Maybe I'll play it on my own time. Maybe that was part of the problem I had with it, is the pace that I like to play those sorts of, like, single-player games when I'm first experiencing them is not the same pace that I like to stream stuff. Maybe that's it. But yeah, like, there were a few things, but overall, yeah. Just kind of like, we're gonna close everything down, start from scratch, and I am not going, this is going to be very hard for me because this is not my approach to this kind of thing, but I am not going to commit to finishing a game. If I do happen to finish a game on stream, and it's all in one stream series, that will just be a coincidence. I'm not going to intend to do that. Because the thing is, I need to take this approach, in order to not burn out, I need to take this approach not as a YouTube channel, because that's kind of where I've been basing a lot of my, you know, streaming and video creation, these, like, past few years, as I've been, you know, following my favorite YouTubers and seeing what they do to do stuff. But, like, yeah, like, I shouldn't approach Twitch like that, is the thing. I should approach streaming from a more loose angle of just kind of like, oh, here, I want to do a stream, and here's what game I feel like playing right now. That's kind of what I have to do, or should do. So, yeah, that's the plan. And then, let's see, I'm gonna try and wrap this up. If anyone does need to leave, by the way, please do. Like, thank you everyone who did come to see me for my reboot. I hope to see more of you all in the future. But anyway, so what was I saying? I was saying something. Thank you, Minnie. Your support really means everything, by the way. So, right, yeah, not finishing games. It's gonna kill me to do that, but I'm gonna have to commit to not finishing games. I'm not that kind of, like, I don't see myself as that kind of gamer, but I'm not the gamer I was as a kid. You know, in high school, I could, a new Assassin's Creed game drops and I'd be like, let's go! Like, I can beat this in, like, a month. And these days, new Assassin's Creed games drops and I'm like, fuck that, I'm not finishing that shit. That was exactly how I felt with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, I kind of enjoyed it, but the game is too fucking long. The game is just too fucking long. So, yeah, I really just kind of, that's the thing. I need to just take the approach of, if I finish a game, that would be a happy coincidence. So, with that in mind, like, here's a few, like, tidbits I had planned for up-and-coming stuff. Yeah, I mean, I tried doing that key, and it worked for the most part, but like I said, I think I just need to break everything down and start most of everything over from scratch. But, okay, let's talk about the exciting things. So I have a few things planned for what's coming up next. Yeah, for sure. So here's the big excitement. Most of you who know me and have been following me for as long as they have know that Skyrim is one of the big it's one of the big games that has always been a part of my channel since the very beginning. Like, early on, I did Skyrim. There have been times when I've had to shelve it, but for the most part, it's been there in the background. Sad to say, I'm sorry everyone who was hoping for future updates to the series, but the Captain America run is going on the shelf and it's probably going to collect dust. I'm probably never going to touch it ever again. Sorry to say that. That said, Skyrim as a whole is not going away. The reason I'm shelving that series is I just kind of lost my joy. No, I'm gonna keep apologizing. I'm sorry, Pi. Yeah, no, so, like, when you, like, do a run and then you don't touch the run for 6 months and then you're like, I don't remember what I was doing? That's basically that. It's kind of that, but there's also the fact that, like, I was at the point in the game where I could not progress any further. I could not make my character more powerful. I was as powerful as I was going to be for the rest of the game. So, yeah, I plan to start a new Skyrim run, and I kind of want to shake things up a little bit. I've always wanted to try, like, total conversion mods. There's a few good ones I've heard of out there. I want to try, like, I know some, like, the earlier projects from the Beyond Skyrim are getting wrapped up, or have already been released, possibly. So I wanted to, like, take a look at stuff like that. I'm not going to commit to anything. I'm just saying that's kind of the direction I kind of want to take Skyrim. Other things. Other things. Endereel, yeah, that's one of the things that I've been thinking of. What else? I kind of want to take up art again. Okay, thank you, Minra. I appreciate it, and I'll try to kind of get to a good point where I can let the next ad break run. Also, Minra, are you sure you still should be here? Like, don't you have a thing that you have to be to? I promise it's okay if you have to leave. Have fun with your husband! Seriously, have a good... I do appreciate you, though. I appreciate you so much, sweetie. Though, seriously, like, have a fun time. I want you to have a fun time tonight. So yeah, right, yeah, so some of you may recall the first summer where I started, I kind of picked up art as a thing. Thank you, Minnie. I appreciate you. Yeah, so you're goutastic. So yeah, no, like, I had, yeah, so like, one skill that I kind of want to learn how to do is art. And I like did buy a drawing tablet, and I did do a little bit of practice streaming with that, like, that summer of like 2021, but that didn't really go anywhere. So yeah, I kind of want to give it a second shot. I'll maybe need to, like, maybe there's an art class I can take or something. I don't know. I need like a structured way to learn how to do it. But anyway, yeah, like, I might take a shot at that. And if I do, I might do like some drawing streams just where I'm learning art. I promise you it will not look good, but it's better than nothing. You gotta start somewhere, right? Yeah, I think I was following a YouTube series when I started, and then I got frustrated that I didn't get instantly good at it. Ah, hello, Blue Hope. Yeah, I mean, that's true. You have to be bad at it first before you can get good. So yeah, there's that. And then I'm gonna leave you all in suspense, just because I don't know if I can wrap up this thought in the next minute and 20 seconds. So I'm gonna run an ad break, and then I'm gonna tell you the next big thing. This is the big announcement, okay? I've been saving the big announcement for last. So yeah, stick around for the ad break though. We'll be back in a second. Ha. Hello, Luetta. So, anyway, everyone who is watching this VOD on YouTube, or is, you know, a mod, or subscribed to me, or for whatever reason you don't see ads right now, how's it going? Being cute? Is anyone being cute over there during the ad break? Yeah? I don't know. I'm not used to this whole ad break thingy. I went on hiatus before they introduced this feature. So it's gonna take some getting used to. But yeah. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope the stream is going well to you. So yeah. Nice. Yeah, I hope the stream isn't too scuffed from anyone else's perspective. So, anyway, 3, 2, 1, and are we back? Are we back? Okay, looks like we're back. So, now for the big announcement. Y'all may have noticed, both in like the stream title and like just me on every social media ever, ever since like my hiatus ended or began. Why the fuck did I say ended? Brain went kaplooey. Anyway, yeah, ever since my hiatus began, kind of at some point in that period of time, I like fully embraced being a puppy girl because I am a puppy. I am a puppy. So I fully embraced that, and that's now like my branding. You see it everywhere. Why not a cat girl? Because I'm not a cat. I don't know how this can be more obvious. I'm not a cat. I'm a puppy. I don't have the personality of a cat. I have the personality of a puppy. And I love being called puppy. Like, I don't like being called cat. Well, I mean, like, it's fine. Like, you can if you feel like it, but I'm not a cat. It doesn't feel right. I'm a puppy. So, yeah, I have kind of like sort of added it to my branding, which makes it weird because unfortunately I have this live 2D model that I spent like $1,000 on. I should not have spent that much money on a Vtuber model, but whatever. Yeah, unfortunately I have this, which is not a puppy, and I don't have the, I'm not liquid enough to spend a second live 2D commission on like I don't have the like money to completely commission a new model. But there are other ways. I honestly never thought the day would come. But it's it's in the works. I have plans. I am going to work on a Vroid model. Now Pi, if Pi is still here in chat, she like completely unexpectedly, I was not expecting her to do this. Shout out for Pi, by the way. Let's see if I did that right. There we go. Yeah, shout out for Pi. Yeah. I just kind of vaguely mentioned, oh, I wish I had a puppy model, and then just like later that night she just sends me a DM like, hey, so I made this. So my plan is to basically touch it up a bit. Yeah, my plan's to kind of touch it up a bit and like, not that it doesn't look great already, but I kind of want to like adjust it more to my tastes. I may do that stuff on stream. I may do it off stream. I don't know, but it'll be there. It's something that I will make, and when it's ready, I will debut it. That's right. I never thought in my entire life that I would ever re-debut, but it's in the planning stages. So yeah, I'm going to work on that. Work on that in Vroid. Make sure it looks good enough to my liking and all that stuff. And yeah, and like absolutely credit to Pi for like getting me started on that in the first place. I really, really do appreciate you for that. So yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah. Those are my plans for the future, I guess. Like, for those who have stuck with me this long, thank you for sticking with me. For those who plan to, uh, for those who stick around, who plan to stick around for the future, thank you as well. And I hope I can, live up to your expectations. Yeah, of course. I really do appreciate, like, Pi goes above and beyond. And oh shit. I just remembered. Thank you, Pi, for reminding me. I just remembered one last thing. And, I'm gonna make sure I wrap up my last thought before I move on to this thought, because this thought I'm gonna end the stream on, okay? So, yeah, no, for my last thought, those are kind of plans for the future and all that stuff. But all that said, if you want to watch VODs, like, I've got YouTube, it's there. Maybe I'll start doing some series there or something, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, I don't know, that basically summarizes it. We're kind of gonna start over and do some stuff. And I have a new model that will be in the works. So yeah, that doesn't mean this model's going away, by the way. No. It's too cute, and I spent way too much money on it. But yeah. So yeah, with all that said, I do have plans for a stream. Here's another thing. I'm gonna take a less structured schedule approach. I'm just gonna kind of stream when I feel like it'd be good to stream and not worry too far ahead of time of like, I'm gonna plan this ahead and like, schedule this. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna schedule collabs. That's another thing I forgot to mention, by the way, is I will be back to doing collabs. I know during chapter 2 when I was, in Japan, time zone and working when everyone is awake. I wasn't really able to do that many collabs. I did a few, but really not that many at all. I'm gonna be more open to doing them now, and I'll, start planning to actually do them. But apart from those, everything else I think will be a lot less structured. So I won't necessarily, like, I'm not gonna make a schedule. I don't think so anyway. So yeah, like, maybe I'll I may fall into a rhythm of like every Sunday I'll do this, or every Wednesday I'll do that. Like, maybe I'll fall into the rhythm. Oh shit, yeah, that reminded me of another thing I have to bring up. Speaking of schedule, I don't actually know what my schedule is going to be like. For the moment, I have all the free time in the world. But for those of you who follow me on social media, follow me on Blue Sky, by the way. That's where I do most of my stuff. And if you aren't on Blue Sky, why not? It's everything that Twitter is and more and better and not Twitter. Yeah, just follow me on Blue Sky. Cause like, yeah, if you've noticed I post less than I used to on Twitter, that's because I'm doing that on Blue Sky now. But yeah, why did I bring up right, so last week I had a job interview. I still don't know I still don't know anything about, like, if they're gonna hire me or not. They said that I will likely hear back at the end of this coming week, so, like, about 5 days from now or whatever. I have 1,000,000 invites! Ask me, I will give an invite. DM me or something, whatever. Like, I have so many invites, I don't know what to do with them all. I could eat them for their, like, I could eat them for their, I don't know, they don't have protein. The tingly feeling? Eat your Blue Sky invites for the tingly. Heard it here first, folks. Eat your Blue Sky invites for the tingly feeling. I'm hilarious. Anyway, yeah, no, seriously though, like, if you don't have an invite, ask anyone. We have too many invites, we don't know what to do with them all. Yeah, no, go follow me there. But yeah, I got interviewed for a job. I feel like it went well. It's a job working at a library, by the way, so if things work out, I might be a librarian. But yeah, no, so, like, I do have that in mind, like, and whenever I hear back from them, if they choose to hire me, that will impact my schedule. And, like, I'll try to do a better job than I did when I was in Japan. So, like, yeah, like, it is a part-time job, unlike the full-time job that I had in Japan, so, like, hopefully that will at least give me a bit more free time, but I'll also be making money. That's something I need to do, is start making money again. Seriously, my bank account is draining right now. But, yeah, so, there's all that. So, you know, kind of keep that in mind in regards to, like, future plans and stuff. Like, it may impact my ability to stream as regularly as I want to, but I'll just, you know, do my best to keep burnout from happening again. But yeah, so that was a tangent to one point, and then the other tangent had another point. And then that tangent was leading to my final point. I don't remember what all my points were. But yeah, yeah, what were my points? Something about stuff and things. and things that had stuff. I'm too busy thinking about girls to. It's like a virus. It's infected my brain. I cannot stop thinking about them, and it just eats up all my processing power. Yeah, terminally gay. What the fuck was I? I feel like there was an important thing that I had to say. But whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Stream at some point. And then, yeah. So anyway, today marks the start of me being able to stream. And now, drumroll please for the final announcement. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm tapping on my makeshift desk. The final announcement. So, I've shelved a lot of stuff that I did in the past. A lot of my old thing, like, this is a whole reboot. And one thing that I did shelve in the past because of my burnout was a thing that I did called Vtuber of the Week. It's where I would, pick out one or two VTubers to just showcase for the entire week and just say, hey, people on my social media, people in my Discord. Oh shit, I just remembered. Yeah, if you aren't already, join my Discord. You can find the command !Discord. And I do we hang out there, we be gay, and also we do occasional watch parties, like monthly watch parties towards the middle of the month. So if you want to be part of that, join, and you can also be part of the discussion for what we watch. So anyway, back to my original final point. Yes, so I shelved VTuber of the Week. I think I was up to my 100th VTuber at that point, so I'd covered, a decent amount. I've been doing it for a very long time. But yeah, burnout made it hard for me to keep up with it all. So, I'm going to bring it back for 1 week and 1 week only, just because there are two very special VTubers that have not been featured as VTubers of the Week yet, and I think it's about time. One of them I only discovered very recently, and the other one I'd had my eye on for a very long time. So, the VTubers of the Week are Pi and Minra. I will make posts about that probably tomorrow if I remember to. And yeah, just follow them, check them out, show them lots of love. They deserve all the love. No, I'm not. No, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed. No. Take it. Take this. Anyway, so there's Pi. Be sure to follow her. She's very lovely and cute. And then also be sure to follow... I can't remember. Does Minra have the underscore or not? There you go. Thank you for that, Pi. Okay, so yeah. Follow both of them. They're both amazing. And yeah. And honestly, they, Pi especially, she really helped me, like, find my way into, like, working my way through my burnout and getting back on track, like, wanting to stream again. She really helped with that. Yeah, you did. Like, I don't know if I told you about it, but, like, I do, like, you helped with that. Just by being you. So, that's the final announcement. VTubers of the week are Pi and Minra. And after that, I am officially shelving VTuber of the week. Well, no, I'm not shelving it. I am passing on the torch. Because if there's any VTuber I know who's been even nearly as supportive as I was when I created VTuber of the week, that would be Pi. She can have her reign of if she uses it or not, but she's the one that deserves it, if anyone. So, yeah. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone. This has been a great return to streaming. I promise I'll, like, play a game or something next time. And, thank you all so much. I hope to see you next time. When will I be back next time? You have to follow me on... You have to follow me on Blue Sky. Yeah, follow me on Blue Sky. I'll talk about it there. Who are we gonna raid? That's an excellent question. Thank you for bringing that up. I forgot about raiding. It's been so long. We're gonna raid Firelord Turtle Duck because, you know, she dropped by, and we're gonna send our love back that way. Wait, hang on. No, they them. Sorry. They dropped by. Anyway, yeah, so here in chat is going to be our raid message. So when we get there, you can copy and paste this right here. When we get there, send our love, be kind, and yeah, thank you all so much. Bye-bye.